Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we will talk about contagious caprine pneumonia. It is also called CCPP. It means contagious caprine pneumonia. The causative agent of this disease is Mycoplasma capricolum subspecies capropneumoniae. It belongs to Mycoplasma class and its strain is F38. The major pathogenesis or major pathology it causes in different animals such as sheep, goat, cattle and buffalo. It causes inflammation of the lungs and there will be accumulation of fluid in the chest cavity. There are different species included in this class. The one is Mycoplasma mycots subspecies which causes disease in cattle, cow, buffalo. The disease caused in these animals is caprine contagious bovine pneumonia, and the other sheep and goat it causes CCPP, contagious caprine pneumonia. It also causes disease known as MAKEPS, MAKEPS. It is abbreviated for mastitis, arthritis, keratitis, pneumonia, septicemia. The transmission of this disease is based on different techniques, different methods. It is also transmitted by aerosol. Aerosol means inhalation of air drops from coughing or sneezing of diseased animal or disease species. It is also transmitted by direct contact. Direct contact means if we contact with a sheep and goat which is infected from this disease. The epidemiology of this disease, this bacteria, is endemic to Africa, Asia, Middle East and Eastern Europe. But one thing is for remembrance that USA and Canada is free of CCPP and there is no zoonotic importance of this disease. It means it is not transmitted from animals to human. Now we will go to the clinical sign and symptoms. The clinical signs symptoms of this disease is fever, which is 41 to 43 degrees centigrade, weakness, coughing, difficult breathing, frothy nasal discharge, strange saliva, anorexia, exercise intolerance, and pregnant animals it cause abortion. The mortality rate in this disease is 60 to 100%, but the morbidity is 100%. The incubation period of this bacteria is 3 to 4 days, but it also prolonged to 3 to 4 weeks. The diagnosis: we can diagnose this disease by visiting an infected animal to examine the infected animal by their clinical sign and symptoms and thoroughly observation. Different serological tests are also used to diagnose this disease, such as CFT, hemagglutination, ELISA, latex agglutination, and the most advanced is PCR. The treatment is for this disease is we can use Tylosin, which is present as a Tylovate in the market. and also we can use tetracycline. Tallosine we can use 10 mg per kg per day for 3 days. Oxytetracycline dose rate is 15 mg per kg. The prevention is we can provide sanitary prophylaxis, we can follow hygienic condition to prevent this disease. Also we can control the movement of infected animals from one place to another, from one hut to the another. Thank you.